again, my mother brought me to my grandpa, John Sherman. And one morning he woke me up. Said, wake up, little boy. Bring the horses, he said. He said. So that's the first time I heard that word, and I kind of didn't know what he said. So after he got out of sight, I asked Grandma Louise, I said, I said, what did Grandpa mean when he said tushu? And there she said, those are teepee poles. Tushu means teepee poles. Said, you're going to go chop teepee poles, bring the horses in. And then when the horses came in, they had halters on, so I just went and hooked the halter rope, go tie them on the wagon. Next, I had to put those heavy harnesses. I put the collar on first, then I put that heavy, the front part. I would put it on top of the horse, the collar. Next, I go stand on the horse and I'll be pulling up the. It's a good thing the horses were tame. So I'll be crying because those things were heavy. But there was nobody to help me, so finally I would get them up, pull them up, get down the ground, get under the horse next. There's another buckle under there that you had to. And then the horse would kick a horse fly. Said, go right by me here. Well, I knew it was kicking at that big horse fly. So. But anyway, that's what my grandpa taught me to never give up. The harnesses are heavy, but that's where fortitude is. Never give up. So we come to the woods along the highway here, where that game and fish park is. That was Grandpa's land, and he would chop down 14 of those white poplar trees, and he tie them on the wagon. We go home. I always remember we would stop at the trading post, and he was good enough to give him credit. So they would buy 1 or 2 loaves of bread, some of those little cans of potted meat. There's a little key on the side. You pop that out, you stick that key in there. Then my grandma would make a sandwich with 1 slice of bread. My grandpa would take that half a slice. 1 bite, half gone. The next bite, that was all gone. So I still remember, I still buy potted meat and stuff. The way Grandpa used to eat it. So. But anyway, he would chop those down, and then we go home out by Zebos Pass. And then when we unload them teepee poles, poplar trees, there was a blade with 2 handles on it. He'd give me that blade. He said, "They're not about school," he said. He said to trim these, he said. So I would lay up one of those long poles. I would start from the top, coming down, get so far, and then like turn it, go back up. Just keep skinning it down. There was other little boys playing around there. Oh, first they brought a sick man from Cannonball. He was sick. And he was there. And by the time I skinned about 4 or 5 of them, I started getting blisters. So I asked Grandma Louisa, I said, hey, Toka, I said, I pointed at them little boys. I said, how come they don't help me? And she said, she said, sit down, I'm going to tell you something. She said, that man in that car over there, he's sick. He's from Cannonball. She said, he comes from Cannonball. So he's sick, your grandpa is going to heal him. She said, and he's going to put his tepee up on these, and they have to be skinned by a little boy that don't know a woman yet. See, that's how you say it. That means don't know a woman yet. In other words, a virgin boy has to peel those. So after I knew I was important, it didn't hurt no more. So I peeled all of them. Then they put them up, put that tepee on there. My grandpa brought that sick man in there. So finally on the 4th day, that man came out, he was healed. So next they took that tepee apart. They laid those tepee poles down. And next I had those two sawhorses. Those poles across both of them. And like about the size of a yardstick, I had to cut those poles next with a saw. So there again, nobody helped me. But Kunshi, she said, when Grandpa took the sick out of that sick man, it went up in the air, that sick went up. It went into the tepee poles. So the sick is all in these tepee poles. He said, but you're not going to get sick. You have to saw them. And then when they were all sawed, next Grandpa came and piled them up. And he burnt them all up because that disease was in them. So he burnt that. So that was my grandpa's medicine. He was strong. And one time, one lady, she asked me if they could do a recreation of that. So I said, no. I said, no, that's a sacred thing. I said, if they put that on camera, did a recreation of it, all the wannabes will be saying, no, that's my grandpa. My grandpa did that. I peeled those for my grandpa. And so I said, no, I said, that's a sacred thing. I said, we can't do that. So they didn't bother.